not sunny yet, but we are in sunny Spain because we are testing the new R1300GS at the international press launch over here. I got my bike assigned, it's just on my right, a white one, and we will be heading on the street for today, and tomorrow we will go into Enduro Park for some more riding. Can't wait to do it. I have my group over here and can't wait. Let's do it. The first stop before Ronda, we will just take a short break for a coffee, and I have to come up with the first details after riding in the mountainside. Lots of twisty roads and the huge improvement with this new suspension, the Telelever Pro, the Evo one. It's quite a thing because the bike became more precise and you can ride it a bit more faster. It became more agile and you can switch direction a lot faster. I use it mainly in third and fourth gear. The engine pulls out very well even from low RPM. It's a pleasure to ride, like poetry. Just switch on from a leg to another and the bike will telepathically do what you wish. So we go on from here to Ronda, some more riding, let's go! I am back at the hotel. I feel the urge to share my impressions with you guys after 2 days of riding. One off-road and one on-road, 500 kilometers in the Enduro Park. I've tested also the trophy version, which I have to say it's my favorite. I shouldn't say that so far, but let's talk about the street version that I've tested yesterday. It's the white one over here. It looks very, very good in my opinion. It's a slimmer machine. It has a smaller engine. It's not the first time I ride it, but here at the press launch I got to learn lots of things about this new machine. With this being said, I just need to complete some things that I still miss from the 1250GS that I used to ride back in the day. First of all, I'm a tall guy, so if you're a tall guy like me, you should go for the lowered foot pegs. On street, for me, it kind of gave me a bit more comfort for long trips. Therefore, the riding position seems a bit changed, although the guys at BMW says nothing changed around here, only the position of the tank, and this might give you that feeling that you are sitting with your knees a little bit more cramped than before. Otherwise, the wind protection on this one, with the windshield down, I've learned that it does a very good job. It feels super fast while going in turns. I had some super fast twisties over here in Spain, like 80 kilometers an hour. Just roll the throttle, third or fourth gear, the bike reacts like magic. It's like a magic carpet. It's comparable to the previous version. Right now you have a lot more torque and a lot more agility in it. So when rolling the throttle, you won't feel that aggressiveness that the previous version had. At least when the shift cam kicked in, you were like punched from the rear. Right now it feels smooth from down to 1000 RPM to the maximum. So the bike pulls from everywhere. Otherwise, the braking system, it's insane. If you put it in Dynamic Pro, I learned that you can also switch the ABS off for the rear. So I could skid the rear on road. This is a nice thing to do. It gives you the impression that you can do some crazy stunts with this behemoth, which is a large bike of 200 and close to 40 kilograms. So you have two technologies for the headlight with more or less LEDs for this Matrix LED in the front. It's a bit dusty from the Enduro Park, but you have to admit that this is an interesting shape. Some of you complained about this X, but the technology, it's quite cool because at night you will see when you leave the bike on high beam, the cars in front of you won't be bothered by the light this headlight will provide. So this is a cool feature about it. And also in the trophy version you get this mounts for the turn lights that are no longer fitted to the hand guards. The hand guards don't have that protection for wind, and this is very helpful because at some point I left the bike on the side, no scratches, but the hand guard resisted. It was a small crash. Otherwise, if you want to go off-road, you have this mounted over here. The windshield, it's the trophy version, it's a small one, but you can also fit it in 2 positions. It's the same for the regular bike. Let's check it on the regular bike, because if you feel that this one it's not providing enough wind protection for you, you have also 2 extra mounting points left and right that you can use in order to raise up the windshield. So this is very helpful if you're a tall rider like me. You have the radar here in the front and the radar in the back that will light up the mirrors if you have something on your rear. The adaptive cruise control, which is helpful if you're doing touring. I've tested it, it works very nice. The braking part, it's smooth. I didn't have the worries about the braking, but I know from the cars that you can brake very hard. I've tested at some point behind the car, and it braked like slowly, gently coming to a safe speed like the car in front of me. Another cool thing, it's the refinement. Everything got refined. I love that. I kind of get it right now that they left the starter over here. You just press it and the bike comes to life instead of using this one. I still, when I'm thinking about BMW, about the GS, I want to see the button over here, but this one is a lot more helpful because you just put your hands, you get your legs over the saddle and then press the button and things are happening. The mode button is here, the start button is just the same, the throttle looks quite the same. You have the SOS button that works mostly for Western Europe. What's else important here, you have a multi-controller like on the previous model and a button that assigns 7 functions. You have the adaptive cruise control, the heating, the windscreen, the dynamic traction control, the damping, and you can adapt different things. So you can set up one. For now, you can see if you hold the button, you will get the damping. So if I hold the button, it goes dynamic. I press up or down, and then it changes to road. Super important. This will help you a lot while going on the highway. You don't need to enter the menu, so they thought about things that will make your life easier. The passenger seat, it's also heated. You have a heated button on the right. The heating for the front saddle, it's just applied by pressing the buttons in the front. The foot pegs in a normal bike are just like on the 1250, the normal version. You have this narrow foot pegs, but you can change them. You have more support for the passenger. I find this odd because also the rider should have large foot pegs with that offer more support rather than the passenger. So if you're a touring guy, you should buy both. Also very important with the heights, they have lots of solutions. The bike has lots of modules that you can change for the rear rack, for the panniers. You can also choose from different saddles, high, low, medium. You can change the seat height by pressing a knob inside it. I will show it to you because this is a thing that everybody should do with their bikes. Also, the passenger seat can be moved easily up and down, front and rear. And check out this one. This one is a very important feature that will help you if you're a tall rider like me. If you just switch this knob over here, the saddle will become a bit higher. The curve, it's a bit more higher. And this will help you like 1.5 centimeters, I think. It will raise your bottom from the seat and will help you if you're doing longer trips like me to be more comfortable with the saddle. I'll put this afterwards. Super important, the key has also changed. It looks like the one on the cars. It's quite nice looking and it has 2 buttons for locking the panniers. Let's go and check out what this means, because we have a Tramontana version over here and it has the connection for the panniers. The panniers are now sharing an USB and also a light inside, and most important, they are vario, and that means you can enlarge them and they can fit a helmet, a full face helmet. So this enhances the whole experience when it comes to longer trips. This Tramontana versions also share the option 719 parts, CNC aluminum machine parts that give a different air, make the bike a lot more fancier, and also, most important, you can add up even some auxiliary lights. That looks very good. Check out these calipers. They remind me of my race bikes. They are very nice machine parts over here, and inside you have the Brembo logo. Besides BMW, also Brembo. Also for the Tramontana version you get that cool looking Akrapovic exhaust, which is super slim and it looks very nice. And I have to say, there's a small difference in sound. I prepared something for you guys, check it out. I'm squeaking a bit because I got my boots dirty. The fun part about all this launch for me was riding in Enduro Park. I had so much fun riding over there, and also the trails here in Spain are super nice. Let's start with this machine over here. You can also buy the forged wheels. They are meant for guys that want to go off-road but not that hard. So I'm the guy that would like to go off-road very hard. Therefore, we had complemented this journey with some Metzler's Karoo 4 that did a very good job. They are already worn out, but they allow you to skid a lot. There's also some less weight on these wheels because you can see there are some spaces around here. The bike is very well balanced right now. The center of gravity, in my opinion, it's a bit lower. From asking the experts, yes, indeed, it is a bit more lower than on the previous version. Check out the front end. The front end is the real deal when it comes to riding the new GS 1300, just because you get a lot more feeling. I used to do stupid stuff while running off-road, skidding the rear, going with my front in between the rocks. Just some more accuracy that I wanted from the previous model came out with this new Evo system in the front suspension. Right now it feels like a proper enduro bike. You won't feel the weight, but you will feel the power coming out so smooth. For this version over here, I use it mostly in Enduro Pro mode with everything to the maximum because, yeah, I'm that guy that likes to do some skids and likes to do some wheelies while going off-road. I have to say, everything went so smooth, comparable to the previous version. If with that one, I would go on washboard or on rocky areas, I couldn't feel if my front end was lacking control and going sideways. Right now, with this one, I get a better feel, and most important, the ergonomy. Let's talk about the ergonomy. Come over here because I want to show you something very important for me as a rider. You have two positions for the foot pegs. The foot pegs are a bit wider compared to the normal street version. This offers you a lot of support, and with this position, for me as a tall rider, it's super efficient because right now, let me show it to you, I can stand very easy on the bike. Check it out. So my knees are right in the tank area, so I get the support that I need while going up and down. So it's easy to slide no matter where I go. The handlebar seems closer to me. We have a different mounting point over here with some risers on it, and this was very helpful because even while seated on off-road, the handlebar comes closer to me, so I get more leverage while going in between rocks. While standing, I just squeeze the tank in between my knees and everything happens. The levers are shorter in this trophy version, and the windshield looks different. It's a small one that you can also adjust. Come here, let me show you. You just press this knob and it's that easy to move up and down with it. This is a very nice job and a lot of attention to details. I have to put it like this. It's like a race car for off-road riding. Check out this slim rear end. It looks so amazing and it will give you lots of confidence to ride. Mostly the new bikes, the new 1300GS, no matter if it's the street version or this trophy version, it will put a big smile on your face, and it will help you ride a lot faster and a lot better. The confidence level grew a lot, and with this bike, BMW answered all the requests that regular users as you and me had before with the 1250. It's a new bike, you have to try it, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. For me, it's a leap forward, and I'm amazed that they found places to improve, and they did it so well. I think, in my opinion, it's the best GS that I've tested so far. That's it for today from the International Press Launch. I will come up with a review and a comparison in between the 1250 and the new 1300. This will be soon on my channel. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys for more videos like this one.